said, knock it out.
Streetwear is my whole life. The first Gucci I had to have been like 23 years old, and I was a successful artist. Streetwear is all I had, all I believe in. What's happening? It's your boy Offset. I am a co-signer and producer on The Hype. Streetwear has always been a part of me. Growing up, my mama didn't have the money to buy me the big name brands. I never felt like part of the high design. My influence is streetwear because it comes from the streets first and then it gets blasted out to the rest of the world. Sean John was big for me coming up. I felt like Sean John was Gucci. Boo was fire when they had their wave with the characters on there. If y'all remember Jabos, in Atlanta, that's a big thing in our culture, like the big Jabos with the slouch socks with the Air Force Ones. The details of the pieces means so much because you gotta think a t-shirt is made 1,000,000 trillion times, a hoodie's made 1,000,000 trillion times, but what about it is gonna make you stand out?
Offset. Woo, woo, woo.
I just really look for the art in the pieces.
That's fire, bro.
The jeans and the pants is what set off everything.
Can I see them?
Which one?
The chaps. Yeah, I like that because you could throw that on some denim.
Yeah.
And make it pop out.
I got on right now like these 70 Levi's. They will never rip. They got like the stress in them, but they not like tearing apart. And this is from the 70s. Clothing is timeless. My particular thing in certain pieces, like say for instance hoodies, I like to have a crop, or I like for the sweater to be a certain material, or I like big hoods. I like the vintage hoodies, but I don't really like my strings, so if it got strings, you cut that out. I would never say any piece is out of style. If you do, then you out of style because it's gonna come back. If you think about it, early 2000s in hip hop, everything was big as hell. Mid 2000s start slimming up, and then skinny jeans became the thing. And now the baggy clothes is now called oversized, and it's right back in. Everything is a full circle. History repeats itself. Now that I'm in a higher position that I could help people out, I throw on a lot of brands. I don't look at the tags for the who made it. I just really look for the art in the pieces.
How you stitched it, bro, when you flip the inside out, the fabrics, that's dope.
It's some brands that only wore one thing from them ever because the piece stood out. I try not to get stuck on anything because stuff changed too fast, so you'll be left behind. You won't be on to the next thing. That's what I think is special about me, because I'm gonna see a piece and nobody's gonna know about it, but when I wear it, everybody's gonna know about it.
I ain't putting on just anything.
What inspired me to start my own clothing line, Laundered Works, was seeing my influence when I wear certain pieces from different brands, how much it'll be worn after that. I'm leading the pack on drip, so let me just step back and create our own lane for me to be creative.
I ain't scared to tell them.
My advice for designers starting their own brand is stand behind your brand 1,000%. Once you find that piece that stands out that people like, you make that your foundation. Use social media as a platform. That's how people is blowing up every single day. And don't get discouraged when it get hard, because if it's hard and it's a process, then there's longevity that comes with it because you worked for it.